Have you ever wondered what will happen to our sun if it suddenly became a black hole? How is it that a black hole will have the same mass as its progenitor star? A black hole is nowhere near the size of it. Here, I will be clearing up the common misconception of black holes not having the same mass as the star it originated from, as well as black holes having special sucking power. Black holes are usually formed after a very large star used up all its fuel and blew off its outer parts in a gigantic explosion, called a supernova. Then, what is left collapses under its weight of its own gravity to become a super dense object called a black hole. A black hole is any amount of matter squeezed into a very, very dense package. So how can something get smaller but retain the same amount of mass? Take up a sponge the size of a soda can. You can easily squish it into your hands until it is completely covered. If you make something smaller by squishing it, its gravity becomes much stronger. Imagine then, if you squish an object into the size of an atom, how powerful its gravity will become. Our sun is actually too small to end up as a black hole. It simply does not contain enough matter to exert that kind of gravitational force on itself. If the sun were somehow compressed enough to become a black hole, it will be less than 6 kilometers across, but it will definitely retain its original mass, because it will contain no more than it does now, and it will be no closer to the planets than it is now. Black holes will not actually suck objects in from large distances. A black hole can only capture objects that come very close to it. They are more like Venus flytraps. A black hole's diet consists of mainly dust and gas particles. It will gain mass as it consumes object that comes very close to it. So we will only be in danger if we came within 10 miles of the black hole, which one would definitely not appreciate the gravity of this situation.